Spring is the busiest time of year for home sales, and in our area, the competition is stiff. In Northern Virginia, some homes are selling less than a week after hitting the market. Tonight, I'm sharing expert advice on hidden red flags and the things that you should be looking for inside a home to get insight into the property. You've seen the listing online and you know you want to get in there for a Saturday open house. I'm joined by veteran realtor Ashley Waymeyer to talk a little bit about what we should be looking at as we get inside the house that maybe some of the pictures may not show us.
When you are getting up to a home, I usually try to see if there's a Ring doorbell camera.
Okay, everybody has something on their doors these days, it seems.
It seems like, and so your sellers actually can be listening to you.
Into what we're saying.
Yes, so you don't want to say, oh, this was my favorite, and maybe hurt your negotiating power if you decide that you're going to write an offer. We also want to look outside first because that's where you can see a lot of the maintenance. If it's an asphalt roof, you're going to want to check those tiles, make sure they're not bowing, there's nothing underneath there, and check the gutters because if there's a little sapling growing out, it means nobody's cleaned those in a very long time.
We're inside the house now. I'm sure there's going to be lots of people joining us as well on this tour.
Absolutely. And one of the things you're going to want to be careful of, just like when we talked about the Ring camera up outside, is there are Alexas and Google Nests sometimes all over the house. And so people, again, may be listening. So just remember to not talk about your offer strategy and not say anything negative about the decor.
Love the decor, love this rug.
It is a beautiful rug, but you're going to want to make sure you lift it up and see if it's hiding any maybe pet stains or scratches that you might have to take care of when you move in.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't think to actually lift up the rug in case it's hiding anything. They can do everything with staging these days. How important are closets?
They're very important. Don't be afraid to open the closets, to open the cupboards.
Okay.
That is going to be your closet. You're going to want to know how big that is. You're going to want to know if your items are going to fit in here.
I think most people want to see kitchens and want to see bathrooms. You specifically want potential buyers to look at faucets. Why?
Well, because for one thing, you want to make sure that the water pressure is good. You want to make sure they're not dripping. You know, and those are things you're going to want to highlight on your inspection. Or maybe you want to notice in case you want to waive your inspection. You also, if it's important to you, should turn on the showers and check out that pressure. Is it a low flow shower you can't live with? I also have my clients scan the ceiling. Like right here, you can see that this has a little water damage. So what's up there? So when we go look at there, oh, that's the bathrooms up there. Is something going on in the bathroom? And these kinds of things give you an opportunity to ask questions of the seller, which in Virginia is very important because Virginia is a buyer beware state. In Maryland and DC, sellers have to fill out extensive disclosures about the condition of the property. In Virginia, they do not, but they do have to answer truthfully, so ask those questions.
We've come down to the basement. What would we be looking for here?
This is where we're looking with troubles in the foundation. So cracks that have a lot of movement in them on the floor or on the walls, as well as the infrastructure. So we're looking at water heaters. We're looking to see if they're more recent, if they have these expansion tanks. That means they've been put in by a professional.
This is the not so sexy stuff. This isn't quartz, this isn't marble, but this is what is most costly in a home if it breaks and you need to repair.
Absolutely.
And for more house hunting content, you can head to NBCWashington.com with expert advice on how to break into the market and what to bring to an open house to save time and money while searching for your next home.